Alright, so welcome back you lot, welcome back to the channel and back to the regular content. No more messing about, no more bitching about. We are back to the regular schedule and today we are at Windsor Nature Park. Not to drink any kind of coffee or whatnot. Not gonna use any kind of reservoir water to make coffee, none of that nonsense today. We are just gonna do a regular video, a regular vlog and yeah, make a video. So if you guys don't know by now, I've actually been doing freelance for about a year. Around this time last year, I was actually fired from my job. I do have it explained on one of my videos, a very explanatory rap video. So today I want to share about how is it like as a freelancer in Singapore. Well, with the whole Wuhan nonsense going on now, I don't think you are friends at the moment. So we know that as freelancers, there are a lot of things that actually it doesn't make it as easy as normal jobs are. You have to deal with a lot of difficult clients and clients who don't really understand your scope of work. Today I want to share about some difficulties that I face as a freelancer, but maybe some things a bit more different from what the usual norm would expect. Let's get to that. I know the biggest thing that people say about freelancers is that we don't have a stable pay. Of course that is a problem to deal with, but today I'm going to talk about something that's more in-depth, more about the things that I guess only the freelancers experience and most people do not see it from the outside. For me, if you don't know enough people in your circle or in your industry, you're automatically on a disadvantage. When people know you and you're good at your job, you're automatically recommended for jobs that you would normally get. Because you're known in the industry, you're gonna get jobs. I'm gonna check the guy out. So initially, in front of me is a family of monkeys. And then I saw that guy. I am not going to deal with monkeys today. No. I am done with monkeys. And when you don't know people in the industry, normally people won't know what kind of person you are, what kind of creator you are. When you're trying to get jobs with brands and they don't see you as a big name or at least a person they recognize, you probably will not land the job, or as much as you might be as good or even better than those big names that those brands know. Because you're considered a small creator, a small time business, you're not going to be hired. And I think that segues really well to my next point, which is that I think there are too many brands that do not understand the price that they have to pay for us freelancers, because they don't get that we have to pay for our own cloud subscription or our medical coverage or even paying the crew that helps us for certain bigger shoots. They just think that it's just one of us. They're just paying only me, for example, the one who negotiates, and that's about it. That's really annoying because we all know that there is so much more to our work. So in the end, you feel like it's really hard for us to pitch a market rate to clients because they do not understand, and they will think that just because you're not a big creator which can get about 100,000 views, you're not worth the market rate. But it is so much more to that. Beware of snakes. Apparently snakes are also one of the causes for the Wuhan virus. Really putting myself at risk here. So after a while you feel like these things are actually very crippling because it's sort of not your fault. You might have the skill, but you're just not getting a job. It can get really frustrating and there could be a point where you feel like giving up. I've been there many times, even right now. There are times where I still feel like that, but there are things that you can do, and these are things that I've found out for myself. My friends would tell me and stuff, and I would like to share with you like some of the things I would do to get myself out of this kind of rot. Well, so the first tip is just to be super thick-skinned, and of course what I mean by that is just to keep sending out stuff to brands, sending out emails, meeting people and stuff. You should do a little bit of hard work by doing some research on the brand itself and knowing what their brand offers, rather than just sending out that, hey yo, I'm a filmmaker and I can do this and that for you. I might do a video at some point on how to construct a better email to get your brand deals. However, even doing that would get you a little frustrated as well, because brands just do not want to respond to you. However, everything requires just a little bit of patience, and while doing the waiting, I always feel like there are still certain things that you can do, and one of them is to improve your skill. Of course, we are never the best creator or best in our field for anything. If you have that free time, why not just hop onto YouTube, hop onto the library, read up on the things that you can improve yourself on, practice the skill, practice the things that you're learning, and you never know where you can go from there. And my final tip would be to spend your time on passion projects. You probably have a lot of time waiting for clients, waiting for things to happen. Why not just go out and create? It doesn't have to be anything related to your industry or your field of whatever you are freelancing about, but at least you'll be using your time fruitfully. So for me, my passion project is obviously this YouTube channel, and I'm glad that it is co-related with my freelance job, because doing vlogging, doing videos, they're improving my skill all the time. If you guys don't know, right at the beginning of this channel, you will never see me holding a camera and vlogging. There will be always someone talking and hosting the vlog for me, because I just felt like I sucked at it so bad. And back then, a video of me walking around in the forest on my own, talking to the camera, is unheard of. But yet I'm doing it now because I've been doing it for quite a while, and I feel like I've improved so much. So these sort of videos are something that I feel comfortable doing it now. It's all about improvement, I guess. At the end of the day, it's all correlated, and it's about how you use your time wisely. So I really wish you good luck with all of that. Okay, at this point I don't really know where I'm walking. Everything looks the same. Alright, so just to wrap things up, because I want to go back to the car, the weather has not been friendly at all. Whether you're thinking about starting to go into freelance or you're struggling as a freelancer right now, I hope this video helps, because these are things that I go through at the beginning when I went into freelance and when I'm in the middle of it. It is 100% not an easy road, and you definitely need a lot of patience to go through this job. Not to mention a little bit of luck as well. Wish you guys all the best. And of course, if you guys do better than me, don't forget to reach out to me, get involved, and get me some jobs. So that's it for me today, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Ciao! Just trying to get through. Oh, there is a lot of monkeys. This is my only way out. Me. I'd rather risk it through here than through those monkeys. Alright, that's it. I am done for reservoirs and forests for a while because of these monkeys. Even when I walked out to this road, right, where it's not in the forest anymore, there are monkeys like on the road and on the lamppost waiting for me. So I am done with forest for now. I am done, and I will be vlogging at beaches and mountains from now on. So when I jumped out to the road, right, out of the forest, apparently I walked into private property. I just walked past this guard house and he's like, "What are you doing here?" And that's when I realized that I was walking along private property. So trespassing 101. I told you I'm a badass.